Since Transformer Tuesday kind of usurped all the attention and everything, it looks like Transformer Thursday today is going to be a little light on the news, but we do have some new images to talk about. Action Figure Insider, first of all, gave us our first ever HD stock images of some of the Hot Wheels Mattel Transformer product. So we got our first really nice HD images of the Track Fleet Optimus Prime, which will sell for $11.99 in most retails. We got the mainline Bumblebee that we talked about. That's going to be part of the case assortment of Case K, and that'll be $1.20. They're two per case, and we got some nice images of all the different angles here. Although both of them, oddly enough, do not show the bottom of the vehicle. I mean, we know that the Bumblebee has the die-cast face, but we didn't see the Track Fleet Optimus yet. So stay tuned for that one for when we get some better images. And we got an update for the full case assortment for the Hot Wheels skate line. We now know that there is going to be an Optimus Prime included with it, along with all the others. And now we get a really nice HD photo of not just the Optimus, but also how the skateboards look, how the shoes look and everything. The Optimus one's really doing it for me, and the Soundwave, those are the two really nice ones. And I like that they have a little insert where you could attach it to the skateboard, but there's also a little vinyl insert so you could have the shoe be one full piece if you want to have just the shoe on display. Very cool. I kind of dig it. I don't know why. It just kind of looks cool. And then, of course, we have some brand new news to talk about in relation to Transformers Earthspark. JT Prime 17 mentioned that we do have a little bit of some information about the Deluxe class for Earthspark for Wave 6 and 7. So Wave 6 of the Earthspark Deluxes is going to be Terran Jawbreaker. So that's pretty hype. I mean, the Warrior class one was pretty good already, so I'm pretty curious to see how much better this one will be from the Warrior class, or we might have a situation like Thrash where, you know, his Warrior class is actually a little better than his Deluxe class. So we'll see what happens with that. And of course, you know, the Japanese repaint that they'll probably do with it too, and how much better they make that. Also part of Wave 6 is the Aftermath character, some kind of Decepticon character that we kind of had a little bit of teases of him shown in the trailer. And of course, he's mentioned in the synopsises of the episodes and stuff. So if you want to kind of be surprised, avoid those trailers and the synopsises and wait for the actual season to watch it to learn more about Aftermath. But that is also going to be a character that will be included in Wave 6. But Wave 7 has some interesting twists here. First, in Wave 7, we have Terran Hashtag. Now, we already talked about Hashtag getting a toy in the Combine and Ride assortment with the Warrior class. And we've now learned that more van, like the lack of a surveillance van, it looks more like a pickup truck, that will represent her Season 2 look from what we've seen in the trailer. So will this Terran Hashtag Wave 7 Deluxe, will this be representative of her Season 1 appearance? Has a little more budget. Maybe they could actually make the full-size van. And if you want your Season 2 design, you get the Warrior class. That way you have options for both versions. That's what I would kind of hope. But it might just be a really souped-up, better version of the Season 2 design. We'll see what happens with that. And then, of course, with Wave 7, we also have a Soundwave here. Now, I'm hoping that it's based on the Soundwave that's in the show and not just a Cyberverse repaint that we've already seen historically so many times with this line. But we'll see what happens with that. I mean, there is a Deluxe class Cyberverse Soundwave, so unfortunately the fact that that thing exists already makes us think about that as opposed to getting a brand new tooling. I would like a new tooling, but we'll see what happens with that. Also, I want to quickly touch on with the Cyberverse trailer. We do see at one point Spitfire is in the background of one of those scenes. So it does confirm that the Spitfire toy that we talked about just a few days ago, that's a Warrior class repaint of Twitch, is going to be a character in the show. She was mentioned in the synopsises too, so she's not going to be just a toy-only repaint character. She will be something in the show that is a Decepticon. That's all we know for now. We'll see what happens with that. And the last thing we're going to be covering is we got some fantastic information for our Transformer comic book readers. For the first time ever, which is crazy when you think about it, for the first time ever in Transformers comic book history, they are being nominated for Will Eisner Awards. The Eisner Awards are the highest level of awards in the greatness in the comic book industry. And it's crazy to think about. It's the first time that Transformers has ever been nominated for any of this stuff. I mean, during the IDW run, tons of IDW comic books got Will Eisner either awards or even nominations, but none of them were Transformers. You got the Godzilla books, you got the My Little Pony books, the Turtles books, all of those got either nominations or awards. Transformers during the entire run with IDW got 0. So it's nice to see finally under the Skybound group and everything with Image and how that's going. And right now we have Best Continuing Series is getting nominated, Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson. Best Writer and Artist, Daniel Warren Johnson again for Transformers, 2 nominations for the main Transformers book. And Best Lettering by Russ Wooton, who worked on Transformers, but also Void Rivals, which is another fantastic book that I'm surprised didn't make this list too, because I love the Void Rivals book within the Energon universe. So 3 different Transformer-related nominations for the Will Eisner Award, so that's absolutely fantastic. Hopefully they win at least one of those and make history for the Transformers brand, considering that Transformers has been a comic book nonstop all over the globe in some shape or form since its beginnings in 1984. So it'd be nice to finally win something. So that's pretty cool. All the best to the Skybound team and the fantastic stuff they're doing. And go check out their books and Void Rivals and the Joe books. Great stuff going on there. And that's it more or less for today with the news. Just wanted to kind of cover everything quickly and get those taken care of. We'll cover more stuff later this week. Tomorrow is Friday, so hopefully we'll get some deeper information. I know this is a later segment. We've been very busy with all the other stuff going on behind the scenes, and we'll cover all of that. And of course, we have the weekend with the live stream and stuff, so we'll cover that too. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening. And once again, thank you for listening to the Transformer Slag podcast. And I'll talk to you in the near future.